Welcome to Be Determined, the entertainment review podcast where our opinions, the loser,
and the punishment
are to be determined. Cue the intro.
I forgot to say it. Welcome, Harry the Strawberry. Whoa! Yay!
Yeah!
This little Harry Strawberry was made by Hannah Bailey. She made it for me for Christmas. Thank you.
Wait, I need to bring my deadly duck.
Yes,
That's
duck
his name.
has a
Deadly
knife.
duck.
Is that really its name?
Now it is.
Okay.
Deadly duck.
Also got this from Genesis for Christmas.
A Loki pop
And
for
Elsa.
those listeners.
Bloodstone for Christmas.
Yes.
Yeah, I forget we have listeners. I'm sorry.
More pop.
Loki and Elsa Bloodstone. Christmas, Genesis, yes.
Christmas Genesis. It's like there are two different pops of Genesis. A regular one and a Christmas one.
That would be so fun if we could make
Pops of
of everyone.
ourselves.
I know that's a thing.
Wait, it is?
Yeah, it just costs a lot of money. But imagine sketched up
That would be
pops.
really cool. That would be really awesome.
That would be amazing. Write that. She's so confused.
It's funny because I just saw a thing that makes you into a pop, and I saved it to send to you.
Whoa!
Ooh. Like,
See?
is it like a filter that turns you into a pop, or is it like
No,
you can
like,
actually
you
make
can
a
You
pop?
can actually make a pop.
Like, I've
That
seen
is
it
really
done
awesome.
before, and it's pretty cool. That would be so fun. Oh my goodness. Anyways, yeah, we can do that, I guess.
So, real quick, we have some listeners I noticed recently from like kind of all over. So 90% of our listeners are from the United States. 6% are from Canada.
Oh.
2% are from Germany.
Oh.
1% from the UK. And then, I don't know.
Just one person in the UK is just listening to us randomly.
Right. And then, for some reason, the rest, these other three say less than 1%. Oh, wait, no, that makes sense. Never mind. I was thinking less than one person. And I was like, that doesn't make sense. So, less than 1% from Nepal, Australia, and Spain. So, hello to all of our international listeners. I didn't realize we had so many of you guys.
That's kind of cool.
It is cool.
Yeah, I was like looking at some of the analytics on YouTube for some of our views, and there was something. It was like the most of our views for something, I forgot what it was not the United States. It was some other country, and I forgot what it was. Like Germany, I think.
Okay, yeah. That's cool.
I don't know if it's one of those things like, oh, you don't allow locations, so it just picks a random location.
Yeah,
But-
some people have VPNs and it puts them in a different part of the world.
Yeah.
And so we may have 0 international listeners, and
And
these
they-
may all just be people with VPNs, and we don't know. If you listen to us, let us know. You know, leave a comment or something.
Yeah.
And let us know where you're from. If
That'd
you're
be
from
cool.
outside of the United States, or if you're from inside of the United States and outside of Arizona. You know?
Or if you're in Arizona, you can let us know.
Yeah. Just, comment, please.
Yeah. I got some random comment the other day on our news reel, which was the one with you, Ted, and Ben on the ring.
Yeah.
And he just commented randomly. He said something about, like, I have a feeling that this video in comments is going to blow up one day. And then someone else said for sure. But I don't know if they were saying for sure about that comment, because it didn't say they were replying to him. It just says
Everyone should
for
go like
sure.
that comment, though, so it blows up.
I know.
That would be cool.
Go like it. It's on the...
And like the reel.
Yeah,
On
like the
our
reel, go
sketched
watch
up-
it. It's the caption on is actually I think they need sleep.
Yeah.
But it's a ring video. You'll see. It's our newest one.
Yeah.
It's got like 2.2K views on YouTube for some reason.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Wait.
already.
Wow.
And then,
Man,
like,
that
what's-
channel's... I mean, that's good.
I know,
It
but then the
brings
one
people
before
to our
that has
channel.
like 11.
Oh.
And then after
That's
that,
weird that someone just do really good.
Yeah,
I
and
think
then
they're
the
Ring
one-
videos.
the-
I think people really like to watch Ring videos.
It's
Ring
true.
doorbell videos.
But the Happy New Year one has like 6,000.
Oh my gosh.
I know it is the weirdest thing, and so but yeah, if you don't know what we're talking about, like obviously we've been releasing more reels on YouTube or shorts, and we're also releasing them on Instagram too. But we're doing this new sketch comedy show in the summer called Sketched Up, and so this is us kind of preparing for that with just like fun behind the scenes, get to know us stuff. I mean, right now on Instagram, if you're following us, we're posting Meet the Cast posts every day this week. I think today is day 4. And so we're doing that. So if you want to know who is a part of that, you can go check out our Instagram and Facebook, which we're posting details about kind of like the actors and stuff. And yeah, it's fun. Last night we had a good meeting. Was it last night? Nope, the night before last. Wait. What's today? Thursday. When this comes out, it's Friday. So,
It was.
Tuesday, we
Yeah.
had this meeting, and we came up with some fun ones, and we actually might go up to Flagstaff in February to film some Christmas reels for this year's Christmas.
Yes.
So we're already, like,
getting ahead of the
ready.
game.
Yeah.
Like pros.
So it'll be, like, reels, it'll be sketches on YouTube. We're going to be releasing, like, episodes every week from the summer to the end of the year. It's going to be, like, big deal stuff. So keep watching
Big
for
deal
that.
stuff.
And please share and subscribe because we need more subscribers. Someone.
We want to grow our community of
Yes.
you guys. We
And-
should name you.
I know. I don't know.
What should we?
to name
What should we call you guys?
Please.
I'll put.
Oh, yeah.
Oh wait, that could work.
Are you?
That's
Would
good.
you like to be called our
The
Sealies?
Sealies,
The Sealies?
the Seals,
Or
the
just
the
the
Grumpies,
Seals? Or the Grumpies? Let us
Whatever.
know in the comments what you would like to be called.
our little Grumpies,
Little Grumpies!
our little
We
Grumpies.
should do a poll.
We should. I can put a poll on Spotify at least. So if you're listening on Spotify, there will be
And
a
I can put a
poll
poll on
under
YouTube.
this. Yes. So yeah, let us know,
What you would like to
our
be
little
called.
Grumpies.
So, yeah. I was going to say something else about Sketched Up. What is it? Oh my gosh. That is so...
I'm trying to think.
Oh,
we can do.
it was about YouTube. Someone unsubscribed. There was 89 subscribers last night. Then when I came to look at it this morning, there was 88. Who unsubscribed?
If you're watching this and you unsubscribe from us,
Subscribe back.
yes.
Fruit.
There once you subscribe, there are no takebacks. Once you're a grumpy, you're always a grumpy.
Yes.
A little grumpy. Our little
Always
grumpy.
have a piece of... You're our little grumpies, okay?
We should get one of those like things that's like every time someone subscribes, it like
That would
like
be
they had at the,
so
at the
fun.
city hall.
That would be so fun.
That would be really
I don't know how
cool.
much
So
that
then
would
during lives, if we do another live, not if, when we do another live, because I'm sure we'll do another one, you can like subscribe and watch it change in real time.
And it just,
I'll be
like,
looking
flips.
into that and seeing. So I saw one of those and I was like, it was like an Instagram one. So like if you follow them on Instagram, then it like changes and it like did it in real time. It was really, really cool.
It was cool. We were geeking out about it way too much.
Yes, absolutely.
Anyways, I guess we can get right into the episode now. That was a little bit of a longer opening than
Intro.
usual.
Yes.
But we have a lot of stuff coming, so we want you guys to know.
Yes.
But today we are talking about, as you saw in the title, this analog horror series that has been released within the last year called The Oldest View, which, if you've watched the Backrooms Found footage, this is by the same person. His name on YouTube is Kane Pixels, I think.
I think so too.
Um,
I would
and-
say that's correct.
So that's what we'll be talking about today.
It just came pixels with a K.
Kane Pixels with a K.
Yes. Spoiler alert, by the way. In
Yes.
just overall in general, if you have not seen it, it's like an hour long in total.
Yeah,
About
there's 4 episodes, but it adds up to about like an
Just
hour.
over an
Some
hour,
of them
I
are
think.
really short. The longest video is 46 minutes, and
And
that's
then-
the majority of the story.
yeah, one of them's 12 minutes, and the other two are just
Like
about
5 minutes,
3
three.
minutes. I know one of them's almost 4 minutes, not
Mm-hmm.
even. So, yeah, I mean it's really short. If you want to watch it and don't want to get spoilers,
Yeah, this will be full of spoilers. And with
Spoilers.
this, I highly recommend watching it first.
yeah.
Which
If you don't
yeah.
like scary things though,
Yeah,
then
no, this is scary.
Don't watch it.
Analog
Just listen to us talk about it, and it'll be awesome. Oh, also, there's like language and stuff in it,
Yes.
so just so you know.
There is more language than I thought there would be, so sorry
Yeah.
about that. But yeah, if you're okay with that, so forth.
Yeah.
Watch it.
Not in this episode.
Horror.
In the analog horror.
Yeah, no, we don't curse.
No, and we're not like watching it. Or anything.
Dare you assume that?
No.
Thought that they would think that.
Never mind.
I know. Yeah, so go watch it if you're a family and stuff, or if you are good with horror stuff and
Just like
some
all that
language,
stuff.
you know, it's fine. But that's it. There's
Go check
nothing
it
like
out.
There's nothing really inappropriate in it. It's just
Yeah.
language.
Yeah, I mean, there was little violence at the end, but
Yeah,
not other than that. Well, yeah, there was some at the end, and then that was it.
that was.
Just,
Anyways.
anyways.
Yeah,
I was
that's what
thinking
we're
of
talking
one
about today.
specific moment, and then I realized there's more than that one moment. So.
Do you want to explain our system?
Oh, yes. So, I'll explain the system for this specific episode. So, normally it's a little bit different, but since it's analog horror, there's not like
hard to
critic
do
reviews and
trivia.
things like that, and you can't really do trivia. I mean, we could probably, but it would be really difficult.
We're doing a different kind of trivia. It's still
Yeah.
trivia, but different than what
Yes.
usually we do.
A visual
questions.
trivia.
Yeah, this is
a
visual.
trivia. Well, you'll see it when we get there. But so we'll still have that, like you said, the trivia, but it's visual now. We will still be rating it on a scale of 1 to 101 Dalmatians, and then we will be guessing how many views the third episode specifically, because that's the longest one. How many views and likes it has, and then how did you and Genesis do it before? Like it was within, or was it just whoever's closer?
No, it was within a certain amount. Like, let's say it's in the thousands. It's like within like 5,000, I think, or 5 million, like millions.
Oh, okay, within 5 million. Okay.
Same with likes. I think that's how it worked.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good.
Something like that.
Okay, yeah. So then, and then also guessing what the other person rated it on the scale of 1 to 101 Dalmatians.
Mm-hmm.
And then at the end, the loser has to do a punishment, which is to be determined.
You will find out at the end of this episode what the punishment
Yes,
will
we'll be telling you then, but
Because I totally
listen
forgot.
until the end.
The funny thing is, too, I forgot that was part of our opening, was that, and the punishment are to be determined.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been posting, like, this is tomorrow's punishment, for people to get excited. But I'm thinking,
Yeah.
wait,
So there's I saw it and I was like, it's fine.
it's like, but it's supposed to be determined. So, yeah, now if you kind of been following along on Instagram and YouTube, I will not be sharing what the punishment will be. We'll have to actually watch the episode to find out what it is.
You'll see at the end.
It'll be at the end.
No skipping, please. Just listen.
Yeah,
Listen
please,
all the way through.
watch the whole thing. Even if you're not watching it, leave it on your phone or TV in the
Yeah.
background. And you can just come back to when the punishment
It does
comes.
really good for us.
Yeah, just give
Yeah.
us that view.
Anyways, yes.
What's first again? Oh, guess.
Yeah.
We've
you
done
should do.
so much now, and we still don't remember.
It's okay, I don't
It
think
is
we ever will.
weak.
I needed to put my agenda in order of what we do instead
Yeah.
of just putting it.
Randomly.
Because I have an order that I've just had it in,
Yeah, same.
but I never change it to the order that we actually do them in.
It's so yeah.
So
It's
we'll get there
What we do is guess
Maybe
each
next
other's rating
first. Yes. So, so over under 75. First of all, I think you put over 75.
Yes.
Okay. So
That gives
those are
him
points.
a point.
Boom.
Points.
What do you think I gave it?
Over 75.
Yes. I almost gave you 75 points.
Yeah, I'll take that. Well, wait, no, never mind. You have to guess me first.
Oh yeah, I think you gave it 95.
That's high. No, I did not. I gave it an 86.
Okay.
So you're not even within. I'm sorry.
No. I was within 10, but not 5.
Sure.
You have
Sure.
to be
Sure.
within 5 to get points.
I think you gave it. This is kind of difficult.
I'm trying to not sometimes if I don't want to give away what I'm thinking, then I'll just make a random weird face because it has nothing to do with the face that I would normally make with. Anyways,
94.
You were 1 off. I was 95.
Oh yeah, point. Cool.
So you're at 2. I'm at 1 point.
Time to get into a discussion.
Yes.
We guess the likes and views later after we've discussed.
And we'll do the trivia later. Mm-hmm. So I guess we should start talking about the first video and then
So
move on
forth.
from there.
First
Yeah.
video is just a bunch of confusingness.
It's one of those that's like, you watch it and you're like, this doesn't make any sense. I don't know what this has to do with anything, and I don't really want to watch. Like, not that you don't want to watch more, but it kind of makes you like, I'm really curious about the rest of it, but I hope the rest of it's not like this, because this is a little
Yeah,
boring.
it's not one of those things that you think, oh, analog horror.
No,
It's
definitely
like
not.
cinema.
It is.
It's cinematic, but I like that at the same time.
It is. It is really good.
'Cause-
It's like, it's cinematic, but they still embed
Have
the
it.
lore in it.
Yeah, like it's so important still to the story.
Exactly. And then they still have that, like, towards like the second half of it, whenever it gets to where he's actually making the puppet.
This is true.
That
yeah.
is more of an analog vibe with all the like
Which
the
kinda-
mysterious close-ups and the creepy music.
Which kind of like helps for like, as a viewer to be like, oh, okay, so this is analog horror. Let me watch the next episode. And because like, if I had, before I watched this series, I had watched the film theory about it, so I knew most of the stuff and I knew like kind of what it was about. But if I had just watched that series without watching the film theory first, just the first episode, I mean, I think I would have kept watching it for sure, but I wouldn't not have been as motivated because,
Yeah.
like, it's so confusing.
Yeah,
and it's kind of
it's
like
true.
slow, but it's like still good enough. It's kind
Yeah,
of
it's
confusing
true.
how to describe
Well,
it.
because like you're watching 2 minutes of this guy going around and looking at plants.
Yeah.
And so it's kind of like,
But then it's
What?
also analog horror, so it's like it's always slow.
yeah, they always
it's
make it
different.
slow but creepy.
But yeah, so I had a different perspective going into it though, because I already knew about like the
You
giant
knew the
puppets.
storyline.
I knew the storyline, but
Yeah.
then again, I still had to rewatch the film theory after because I couldn't remember everything.
Yeah.
Because it
Yeah,
was like,
so-
oh wait, now that I've seen it all in a whole, I need to watch it again
Yeah.
to grasp what he meant by all
And
this.
I actually, I'm really happy that I watched it before watching the film theory, because like watching it first, I was already like kind of like my mind was blown a little bit.
yeah,
And then watching the film theory after, he said some things that like my mind was blown even more. If
yeah.
that makes sense. So it was like I got that like whoa instead of, but like if I think like for me, if I had watched the film theory first, I would have been like, whoa, that's crazy, and then watched it knowing what to expect. Sort
Yeah,
of.
and I do kind of wish I watched it without seeing the film theory first, but it's still kind of like, I don't think we would have been able to review it at that point. Because
Yeah.
that's how I found out about it, was because of that.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's just kind of how it is. But I still thoroughly enjoyed it. It was definitely one, like, in the third episode, I won't jump too far ahead, but that chase scene is so intense. Like, that was,
Yeah, that's one that really like I was like, and it
Yeah.
lasts so long.
it was
There's like a
good.
couple of them, but there's one. I mean, it's really one really long one, and I mean, and honestly, it's only like 10 minutes long. Once
know,
you
it
go
just
back, and it just
feels like
it feels like you're sitting there for like 30 minutes watching this guy struggle, just with all the information that happens in that little moment. I
Mm-hmm.
feel like, and it was done really well.
It was. But, like I said, I guess we can get back to that a little later, because we jumped from the first episode to the
To the third episode. Yeah.
But that's, I don't think there's really much more talking about the first episode.
Yeah.
Now,
the second episode, there's more. for
yeah, that
sure.
one gets into like the vlog and like
Yeah.
the perspective of the guy that we're following.
Yeah.
Of the antagonist.
Now, I really
Protagonist.
liked that whole, like, vlogger feel, because I
Mm-hmm.
used to watch, and I still watch some vlogger YouTubers that will go, I mean, they'll go make vlogs, and it's just so, like, I don't know, like, watching that, if I had stumbled across that video and just thought it was
yeah, just like
a
that
vlogger,
one.
I probably would have known something was up, and that it was, like, a fake video once he got
Got
into
to, like,
the
the
tunnel.
hole.
And then, but at first, it probably would have taken me up until he got in the tunnel and saw how long it went.
Oh yeah.
Before that, if he was just like, I found this weird hole with stairs in it, I probably would have been like, what the heck, and kept watching. Mm-hmm. And then
Like,
I
believing
think
it.
just right after that, I probably would have realized it was fake. But like all up to that point, it felt real, and I really like that type of like the whole thing is done through camcorder perspective, sort
like
of. 'Cause-
POV.
Yeah, like Blair Witch Project was done that
Yeah.
way. I really, really liked that movie. That movie gave me the heebie-jeebies.
That movie, I didn't like.
Yeah, I think one thing is it also probably has a lot to do with like, because I've been camping like a lot of times, and so that whole idea of like, because I like the forest a lot, and so it's like that whole idea of like something scary in the forest is already a little bit creepy to me. But then throwing in the camping, like these people are camping and then they get lost in the psychology aspect of it. Anyways, but back to the movie we're reviewing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really, really like that POV perspective.
Yeah, it's cool. And, like, of course, that's what you're kind of, like, already expecting for analog horror. But, like, he takes it to another level, which he already did out the back rooms.
Yeah, it's true. But I like how he keeps it the whole time through. Because if you look at other analog horror series, it's like a mixture of here's a camcorder perspective, here's some documents, here's
like
a videotape.
Camera in the wall of your house.
Yeah, here's a new broadcast.
Weird random image.
Yeah.
Audio.
Yeah.
Like Mandela catalog. Goes
Yeah,
back
and I would say
forth.
that is like the classic format for analog horror, but then this is more, again, cinematic. It has more of a cinematic feel. I mean, I would watch this in a movie theater. That'd be
it was
really cool
pretty
to see in
good.
a movie theater.
At least, like, the actual vlogging part, not like the first and last episode.
No, yeah, no.
I'd be like,
Those
what
episodes
am I
were very
watching?
confused. But if they put those, if maybe that he had, if you were to take like the first and last episode and disperse moments of those
In between,
through
like
it, then it could be a full movie. I mean, it could be
it could.
I could say that like I would go watch that in a movie theater and be like, that was a really good movie. I would say there's probably maybe a couple things that it
You'd
would
have to
need to
definitely
add
change.
to it and to change to make it like a full on movie, but it was very close.
Also, I guess, because like by that film theory we just watched, it seems like that the creator, Kane Pixels, is actually going to be directing a Backrooms movie for A24.
Yeah, I did hear about that, which makes me really excited. I like A24, a lot of A24 movies, not all of them, obviously, but like...
I think it's cool, too, because it's like, they're taking... I knew that they're doing a Backrooms movie. I didn't know who was producing it or not.
Yeah.
But the fact that this guy who created this on YouTube is actually going to be able to direct it, and he's, like, our age.
Yeah, which is
Like, that's,
really
like,
cool.
Insane.
Yeah.
To be that young and to direct a movie and
Of
make
that
something
caliber.
Yeah. Like, that's crazy. So I really hope that's true and that's follows through, like, because that's and that's the best thing to do. Why not take the creator of...
Because everyone's been dying for a movie, and he's the one who, like...
made it huge, pretty
Exactly.
much.
I mean, like, the concept of the Backrooms existed. I'm sure there were, like, images and, like, short videos or whatever, but he's the one who, like... We all have this idea of the Backrooms, and I think he's where we got that concept. Almost of how we have the Backrooms now. So,
Yeah, exactly. And, like, the games and stuff that we get.
Yeah.
I think that's cool. But, yeah, that's Backrooms, not Oldest View. But they still have, like, those Backrooms feel. Like, even the second episode, when you're going down the steps, then you finally
And I
get
actually
in.
have, like, a theory of why this is a lot more similar to the Backrooms.
Well, it's also the same creator.
Yeah, of course, like, it's the same creator, but the reason I think, like, I don't think that it's a real, like, obviously this existed in Texas, and he's not in Texas.
Yeah.
And so, my theory is, like, this place existed only for him, and only to him. If that makes sense. And maybe to a few other people in the past, but I don't think it's an actual place that exists. It's like the Backrooms, how it was, like, almost like, in the Backrooms, people don't, like, choose to go there. They, like, no-clip, whatever. But...
Well, it's almost well, he chose to go here.
Yeah, but it was like, it's this
took it
weird
out.
glitch in the universe. He went down. He made that decision. And I think and it was specified, like, almost, it was, like, specifically for him.
Yeah,
in that
well,
way.
like, even
So,
at
like,
the end...
if there was a Backrooms level for specifically tailored to a specific person, almost.
And even, like, at the end, like, he's... like we said, spoilers. In the very last episode, third episode, he dies, but he's outside of there now.
Right.
Like if he was never actually inside that mall in the first place.
Yep.
So that would see how that would follow along with
Yeah.
that, and that would kind of make sense because even the film theory, Matt Pat's talking about nostalgia, so
Mm-hmm.
it's a nostalgic thing somehow for him in some way, maybe.
Yeah.
Even
And
though
the
he doesn't
whole-
know what the mall is,
And even the
there's-
concept of the backrooms is sort of based around nostalgia. If you think
Yeah.
of when people come up with quote unquote levels of the backrooms, other than that first one. Well, the first one, the whole idea of that one is things that make you uncomfortable,
Mm-hmm.
but kind of in a nostalgic way, if that makes sense. Like an office building, everyone's been in an office building and been like, this is weird, this is kind of uncanny.
Mm-hmm.
And then wet carpet, nobody likes wet carpet, things like that. But I feel like there's a little bit of an
like
aspect of
everyone
nostalgic
relates
to it.
and
Yeah, has been
nostalgic.
in a place with one of those things.
Yeah,
So.
that's
Oh, but then
yeah.
the other part of the theory is that the ghost of, I don't remember his name, but the guy who made the puppet, the puppet is essentially him.
Jean
Jean Fra.
something French.
It's like Rochelle or something like that.
Yeah.
But that he essentially is the giant puppet at this point, and that he chose. Ooh, I don't remember his name. The main
Wyatt.
guy, Wyatt. He essentially chose Wyatt, and so this is. So maybe it would be less of it was tailored for that guy, for Wyatt, but it was
Whoever
his
came in
world.
there, kind of a thing.
Yeah, so it was the guy who made the puppet. It was his essentially afterlife, if that makes sense. And he chose Wyatt,
Wait, the guy that made the puppet, or the
Yes.
guy that the puppet's based off of?
the guy that made the puppet.
Oh.
Yes, the guy that made the puppet. It's his world. He now lives as the puppet,
That's interesting.
and that he essentially chose Wyatt. He was like, Wyatt is this person that I want to bring down here, and then Wyatt was the person who, kind of used it for clout and quote unquote, in the film theory, he said he disrespected it.
Yeah,
sort
and
of,
that's why.
and that's why he was like, no, not anymore.
Huh. That's interesting.
Yeah.
But yeah, even because I knew that the puppet existed, right? But I thought the second episode he was gonna be in it. But then he doesn't even go inside.
No, he
the
doesn't
mall.
even go inside
and
the
I'm
mall.
like, the half of this video is while I'm walking down the stairs. Come on.
I know.
And so then that's why we weren't gonna even originally watch this third one, and then we were like, wait, well, we gotta continue watching, and we were all watching as a group of friends, and so we watched the whole thing all in one night. And
yeah,
then
that was my second time watching.
Yeah. And then finally, in that third episode is the climax of it all. That's the episode that probably everyone's watched. I if you haven't watched the other ones, you probably have watched this one.
Yeah, I mean,
If you're gonna watch it.
you could theoretically just watch that one and have
It's true.
the entire storyline. Just you'd be missing out on the lore part
And
of
the
it.
canon stuff and all that. Yeah, but
But you'd have the basic the entire storyline.
if you want something
Essentially,
that's just spooky,
yeah,
you just watch the third episode.
yeah,
But that one's you finally see the puppet
Mm-hmm.
and all that, which is so freaky.
yeah.
The fact that, because it's already freaky that he just pops up there, he turns around, and then he turns back around, it's closer. The
Yeah.
classic.
And it's not only is it closer, but it's still rolling a little bit.
Yeah, it's kind of, yeah, you're
And
right.
it brings in so much of this psychology aspect, because you're what is this guy? First of all, what
is
would
it?
I do in this situation? And what is the guy in this situation thinking this is? Because if it's still rolling a little bit, he's probably thinking somebody just pushed this at
Yeah,
me.
someone's moving it.
Somebody's there, somebody's moving it.
Which I think
It's not gonna
someone,
move on its own, type
I
of
think
thing.
someone else that was watching with us actually thought someone was moving it.
Yeah,
Which
because he
is-
even says hello, I'm
Yeah.
trying to leave, stop bothering me, I'm trying to leave. But then it's not until you see that he turns around
And then
that
it
it's
just
still
starts
moving.
rolling at him,
Which
too.
later he even says something this is such a weird security system or something. He thought
Oh,
that there
really?
was that it was either a bot or something, or that somebody was somewhere controlling it, trying to get him to leave. 'Cause he's-
See, I did not hear most of the dialogue, but
Yeah.
I guess that would make sense why you first think that.
yeah.
I don't know if I would though. That's the logical thing, but I've watched so many movies. And
Yeah,
stuff, I
true.
think
I'd
it's
have been
damn it.
nope. But another thing is like whenever he kept running away from it, I was like, okay, first of all, why do you keep looking away from it? It only moves when you're not looking at it.
That's
At first,
that
at
too.
least, and then on top of that, like, what's it gonna do to you when it reaches you? You know, like
That's
it's a
true.
big piece of cloth with cardboard.
But that
on
would
top.
still scare me to
It
death.
would freak me out, but I would have gone up to it and been like, I probably
Oh,
would
at
have
first
gone
I
up to it and like
would've.
been touching it and like looking around at it and probably moving it.
Yeah, to see if it was like a robot. Like
Yeah.
I would have done that first. But once I saw it, as soon as that thing would start coming at me, rolling without no one, I would be done out. I'm gone. I don't care if it
Be
is
like,
a
out of
robot
there.
or not. I'm like, no.
No, I
Just
still
don't do
probably,
this.
I still probably would have been like, because in my mind, I'm like, I know it's terrifying, but like, what's the worst it can do? It's not
What
moving
is it
very
gonna do?
fast.
But then
So like, I would have
later-
let it just like run into me. But at that point, but then later after it like breaks glass and stuff, I'd have
Exactly,
been
it
like,
breaks
no
to
way,
a
I'm running
wall.
away. Yeah, I mean,
Ugh.
yeah.
And like it goes pretty fast. Like
And the other reason I think it's like that guy, his like ghost or whatever inside of it, and that it's like his quote unquote afterlife, is because he's able to control the lights. He's able to control the escalator just so that he can get up the escalator.
mall.
Yeah, and I mean, even at the beginning, he created a distraction. When he sees the octopus and then he sees the puppet, he gets freaked out, and then he starts to get closer to it, and then or something happens to the music, and he looks and like lights start turning on.
Yeah.
And so that
The
was
music
like a
turns
distraction
on.
to get him away, so that whenever he gets back to it, it's gone.
Yeah.
So
That is an interesting theory for sure. And like, I don't know if there's gonna be. I don't think there's gonna be more, but I don't know if like he would like Kane Pixels will confirm any theories that people have, or just kind of like leave it out
I don't
there.
think he ever confirmed any. Well, I guess there weren't really theories for the back room. That was pretty.
Yeah, that was more of like straightforward.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there was theories obviously, but that was more of telling a story.
Yeah.
This
It's like
one is too
most of
true,
the
though.
time, like it seems like usually with analog horror, nobody like the creator never tells you, like
It's true.
never releases it. So I wonder if he'll ever do that. I forgot about it until just now, but I remember seeing like a title of a video that was like the oldest view deleted scenes.
Oh,
Wait,
that's interesting.
no, that's like kind of. Well, let me see.
Was it like from him?
I don't think so though. That was why I think that's why I ignored it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, if it's not from him, I would ignore it too. Because that's the thing, you see a lot of that stuff. Like FNAF stuff. Wait, I saw, this was interesting. This is not oldest view, this is off track. But for Five Nights at Freddy's, Steelwool released a Yule log video for you to be able to put on your TV for Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why.
Who did?
Steelwool, like the FNAF creator, like the creators of FNAF.
Oh, okay.
Like that's
Yeah.
the company.
And they created a
And they
Yule log
create a
video.
Yule log video like FNAF themed.
Oh.
Which like usually when they post stuff on Steelwool, it's usually important to the lore.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know if that would like maybe things come up throughout and I haven't looked at it.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of
Or maybe
cool.
there's something like in the description or a
Yeah.
crypt, like some sort of like code that's in like even like the length of the video. Things like people can take things from that and find things out from that.
Well,
and
you
I'm
can
like,
even
whoa.
change the number. Like you could change what it says of the length on the video.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how to do it, but you can. Cause for Petscop, they did that, and I forgot what I don't know if I know yet what the numbers meant, but the actual length of the videos on what you just see in the thumbnail were different than when you would click on them. Like usually the
Oh.
videos were about like actually 5 minutes maybe, or a little bit, some were longer. But the first episode looked like it said it was an hour, and I was like, I don't know if I can watch this. But I clicked on it, I was like, oh. And I was watching with Hannah, and then I kept going to each one. I was like, oh.
So the
This is
numbers must have to
interesting.
do with something.
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
haven't finished it, and I haven't watched all the film, and that's an older one, so I'm kind of behind on that. But it's really interesting. You
Yeah.
would like that one.
Well, any FNAF theorists out there, go check that out then and let us know.
Well, Petscop's a whole different thing.
No,
Oh,
I
you're
mean
talking about the
on the
Yule
Yule
log?
log video, yeah.
Yeah, that would be
I
cool.
want to watch it now.
I'm surprised Map hasn't jumped on it, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Maybe they did, and there was nothing.
Oh, maybe it was just maybe they just were like, oh, it's fun.
Yeah,
We'll just do a
Like,
FNAF Christmas
weird.
thing.
Because after
I
all
don't-
these years, now you decide
Yeah, you've never done they've never done anything like goofy like that.
Yeah, besides like
It's what's the word? Like
the
camp. It's very
games,
camp.
like but still, even then, I don't know. This is weird.
Yeah.
But that is totally off track.
Yeah. Let's see.
I'm trying to think of, because we were talking about the puppet coming at the guy, and then we're talking about him breaking through the wall, and then but Wyatt was in the back area, backers.
Yeah.
And he saw the map, and then the documents. But all that is like really like just lore stuff. There's nothing like there that we can really talk about. He goes through. But then when he comes out,
It's
and
changed. Everything's
it's
different. And he's
Like the plant
and that's a
life,
whole
like the
other reason. It's
overgrowth.
like it's all overgrowth. It's all plant
that's what
related
it
things.
really
It
looks
would make
like.
sense again for the botanist guy.
Yeah.
His world. He decided, now it's gonna be. I'm gonna change it. Now it's gonna be full of plant life. So.
Are you good?
Do you guys test the sound?
Yeah, I did. Is it not working? Can you hear us?
Okay.
Okay.
And even like
Imagine this whole time. We were just recording and like nothing, no
Yeah.
audio.
that would be really funny.
That would be funnier on the live stream though, because then like,
Then people could let us know.
oh my god,
We'd
yeah.
see so many comments. Another thing is like.
Oh wait, before you get into that,
Mhm.
the botanist guy is the guy that the puppets made. That the puppet is. You know that, right? Like, not the creator of the puppet.
Oh, it's not.
No. The puppet itself,
Oh.
the guy that puppet's based off of, he was the botanist.
Oh, okay, not the guy who
The
made the
guy
puppet.
who made the puppet was just an art guy.
Okay, so then I mean the botanist guy, the guy who.
That makes more sense.
Yeah,
I was a little confused at first, but I could see like why you'd think that. But
yeah.
then when you
I
said
thought it was all
that-
the same person.
No.
Okay.
So the creator of the puppet, that was way later.
Yeah.
The guy that the puppet's based off of is like he lived through the 1800s.
Right, yeah.
1900.
That makes more sense.
Yeah.
That makes
So-
a lot more sense. Because actually, now that I think about it, I remember watching the last video for the first time, being like, or after watching some of the film theory, and I was like, wait a minute, but why does this have to do with the 1800s when they did this parade? They did a parade in like 2005 or something like that. I was like a little bit confused on that.
Yeah, no, it's that's just
Okay.
the guy who made it. Which is, you see a studio in the mall. The Studio Bregon or whatever.
Yes.
But anyways, I don't know what you were saying.
Oh
before
yeah,
said that.
I was gonna say one thing. Like, I guess this is kind of jumping to the end of the last video, like the very very ending. Two
Yeah.
things in that was that MatPat didn't even bring up was when you see the like it seems like there's hints to some sort of weird like religious or like culty type thing, because you see at the end, you see that like place where the AMC theater is, you see like there's the water fountain and the two escalators going down the sides. They're slowly turning, like there's
yeah, the very
writing
end
all
of
over
it.
them, and they're sort of like it's like deteriorating, but it wouldn't make sense. It looked like it maybe could have been graffiti, but that wouldn't have made sense because it was all black and with white wording or
Yeah, no, I know
symbols
what
or
you're-
whatever all over it.
That was weird. I'm surprised that he didn't say anything about that.
I know, and so like, because if it was graffiti, it would be in all different colors. It would be unless it was one person was like, I'm gonna graffiti on this in a very specific way. I mean, I just don't see that happening.
It wasn't a graffiti kind of.
And then after that, it fades to, at the very, very end, it fades to a picture that looks like it was, it looked like a very old video or even like a still, like a picture of, it was like it looked almost like an old temple building sort of thing but it was in the exact same shape of that fountain with the escalator.
I know what you're talking.
Because it was like a tower.
ruins or something.
It was like ruins. It was like ancient ruins looking. And it had like the two things going up the side, and it had the one tower in the middle. And I was like, what does that have to do with this? You know?
Yeah, I don't know
looked-
why Matt Pat didn't bring that up. I wonder if we're gonna get another theory.
Yeah. I want him to do it live.
Yeah, well, at this point, we've already released a theory, though. He won't release it
Yeah.
to live.
Because then
It's a
I know in
bummer.
his GT lives he gets like way into it, and you watch him like get
Yeah, he does
like
it in the
zoom in on
moment.
things. He does everything in the moment, and that's really
I really-
I like to see that.
I know. I don't know why he didn't do that with this one. Like
Yeah.
of any, this would have been a really good one to do that with. Maybe it's
He
because
should come back to it,
Yeah.
and then sponsor us for giving him the idea.
Yes. Can I tag him in this somehow? My mom's nodding. I'll
We should
figure it
honestly
out.
at this point we could probably tag him in like
Look,
every
look,
video. We talk
film
about
theory.
him all the time.
Film theory. I'm a nerd. So look, I don't know if you can see, but my
Film
back.
theory.
I'm a film theorist.
Academy.
So yeah, if you would like to sponsor us or something, that'd be cool.
That'd be really awesome. Maybe just even like if you just get us pops of ourselves. Or just like get us
Do
a bunch of
something.
pops. Or like get us like a podcast studio in somewhere. I don't know.
Just like gives us way too much.
That would be really awesome.
So yeah, I think though that's about like everything.
Yeah,
I
I
can
mean
think of-
I think we can go on to the
It's creepy for sure.
Yeah.
It gave me like the chase scene. I was tense.
I was watching it like in my room with for the first half of it before my earbuds died.
Oh, that's
But
sad.
I was listening to it with my earbuds in and everything, and it was really spooky. It was awesome. I think I had my lights off too, so I was like, this needs to be
Why?
spooky.
Yeah,
It was creepy. It was
Mm-mm.
nice and creepy.
I don't like. I can't do that.
I definitely jumped.
I hate being alone, and being alone in the dark. It's already scary for me, and then being alone in the dark while watching a horror thing. Just no. Like the other day.
That's why I'm like, it has to be like, I have to make it as scary as possible. And like certain analog horrors though, I won't even watch at nighttime. Like Mandela Catalog, I
No.
won't even watch that at nighttime. In general, even with other
Well,
people.
I'll watch it.
It's gotta
at
be
night,
in the
it's not
morning.
with other. But like even the other day, or that might have been a few weeks ago. I might have already told you, but did I say this on the podcast already? I don't think I did.
We're about to find out.
I don't think I did. I don't know. I've told a lot of people about it because it freaked me out. I'm saying, I got up to check in my parents' room. I went in there and to see if the cat was there, I think, or something. I don't remember. And so I opened the
Some
door.
reasoning.
I opened the door, right? And it's just, I'm opening the door to pitch black. That's what I'm thinking. And that's what I'm expecting. I'm expecting maybe to see a cat on the floor. No, my dad's face is right there just looking at me. It's like, and it's dark, right? So it's just the light of his computer just like up at him. And he's just looking. I'm like,
Oh yeah, because the computer's like right by the door.
yes. So I just lost it. I walked away. I was like, it was so scary. I was like, oh my God.
I would have
screamed.
yelled.
I didn't scream. I just went, oh my God. And then I was just like walking around everywhere like,
I like kind of
Oh.
paralyzed for a second when I get scared, so I do this like my whole body like jolts and then my eyes go wide. I'm like,
no,
and then I would have like, oh my
walked
God.
away. That's what I do. Like whenever we were doing that.
You're just like not dealing with this. Goodbye.
yeah, but like when we were doing the haunted house,
My Uber's here.
the Middle of Madness one,
Mm-hmm.
and the guys like we're just in the small room, and the guy's coming up to us like with the knife and stuff, right? And I'm like, I have nowhere to go, so I'm just like
Yeah.
on the wall like this.
Yeah.
My initial thing is to go, leave. But there, I didn't even have the
You
chance.
can't, like, you cannot leave. You're cornered. That's actually, like, sea of, like, terrifying being cornered moments. Doesn't it have, like, obviously it doesn't happen to me. It's a movie. But, like, having in a movie, a movie scene. The scariest part of Poltergeist, to me,
So, well, I mean,
was-
we're all random now. At this
yeah,
point, so.
the scariest part of Poltergeist, though, to me, was when she falls in the pool. Spoiler alert for,
Poltergeist
yeah,
specifically.
for Poltergeist now. She falls in the pool and all the like skeletons come out of the pool, and she's like stuck in the pool and it's all muddy and she can't get out of the pool. She's stuck in there. She's trying so hard to
Yeah.
get away, and all these skeletons are like coming out of the mud and just like grabbing at her and stuff. And it's just
Ew.
I
don't
hate it
remember
so
that.
much.
It's been a while since I've seen it.
Yeah, that's a good movie. You guys should watch that.
And that is a good movie. Steven Spielberg. Right? Yeah, Spielberg. Trivia.
Yeah.
I was about to lose everything in my brain.
Should so I assumed it was 3.
Yeah, I did
went to
3.
Okay, good.
Oh,
So-
accepted.
Wait,
I
should we
don't
do
even
that?
know.
Should we guess those first?
Oh, Oh yeah, before we get into trivia, we'll guess the likes and the views on
Yes.
the videos.
So,
You go first. 'Cause
Okay.
I have more points.
so I put my views first.
Yeah, I put views first. We're going views first.
I went with 1 million views.
I went for 3 million.
I refreshed it. It's taking forever.
No.
No.
Do, 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 do,
I don't know how I got water on my.
Okay, you did views?
Yeah.
4.2 million.
Ooh.
Would I again? I guess. I don't know, because you said 4.2, so maybe we'd have to get point something right.
Oh, so like 0.8 since you were
Yeah, like, so, see, I said 3 million, so I would have had to get at least 3.
0.8 million
It would
off.
be like 2.5 or 3.5 to get it right. Or 3. Or 3 point. You know, does that make sense?
So wait.
Like, I got it wrong. I don't think that
Oh wait, I was thinking you guessed 5 million.
No, I
No,
guess
so
3 million.
3 million. Okay, so that would be 1.2 million off.
Yes, so
So that would be.
wrong. Because I think.
So at the beginning we
50,000.
said if it was within. So if it was
Maybe-
million,
maybe
it was
we would
within
have-
500,000, or was it if it was millions and it was within 5 million?
I thought it was within 5 million, but then again, that would be like a lot. That's a huge range.
Yeah, it's true.
So it maybe point, like 3.5. So that'd be like 3.5 is 500,000, right?
Wait, 3.5 what?
3,500 million. Wait, what?
350,000.
I don't know anymore. I just let's.
How about if it's within if you're guessing a million, then it's if you're within 500,000.
Yes, that's what I was trying to say.
Okay, yeah,
That's
yeah.
what I was trying to say.
And then if you guess within
Without-
100,000, then it's within 50,000.
Yeah, there we go.
So just minus 10
Math.
times 5.
So I got it wrong. That's the point.
Yes. Divided by 10, multiplied by 5. If it's within that. Anyways.
You guess. Wait. Oh no, you
No,
already
we both
guessed.
got wrong. Because I said no.
Anyways, we should.
So now the
run
likes.
this one better before we recorded.
Yeah. Okay, so for the likes, I guessed 100,000.
I guess 150.
150,000? Okay.
What's the likes?
190,000.
So you were within
Oh, so I was
50,000 and I was not.
We got
There
this,
we go.
okay, you guys?
We're catching on.
Wait, what did you say? 100,000?
Yeah, I said 100,000, so I was 90,000 off.
Mm.
So,
Now trivia.
yes.
It's trivia time. What's the answer?
I better get it in.
Maybe I should do because I got more points than you right now, right?
Yes.
So
you
I'll
wanna
go first.
Okay.
This is gonna be interesting.
Okay. I feel like mine are like mostly easy.
I know. I don't know.
I have one that's like
It's
more
kinda
difficult,
hard.
but we'll see.
So we're what we're doing is our trivia this time instead of questions is like we're showing an image, and I'll put the image on for you guys to see from one of the episodes, and we have to guess what part it is and what episode I think it's from,
Yes.
right? So like around like when it's happening.
Yeah.
I don't know how this is gonna work because I've never done this
We'll
before,
find out.
but I don't know how vague or how good to go.
I know. I was just
It
like with
really
mine.
difficult.
I was like, in my mind, I was like, I just need to make sure that they were like somewhat notable moments.
Yeah.
And so like whenever you
Yes.
see it, it's like, okay, there was something about this that was mentioned, or like there was a point at this. Yeah. Anyways.
No, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. Like, but then some things might have stuck out to people. Like this, I know stuck out to me. I don't know if it
Yeah.
stuck out to you.
Yeah. That's like one
Oh,
of
I
mine.
just
I'm
bumped
like,
my
this
mic.
might have really stuck out, but I don't know.
But okay, I'll still put it on. You probably can't even see this, but this is the image. This is what I would like you. To
Oh wait, I remember. So okay, so it's in the third episode, right after he
Yes.
walks out, and it's turned to like the plant
Yeah.
one, and then he's like walking and like looking around, like what the heck? Like right after he saw the 3 signs.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was
Like
because I remember when I mentioned. I was like thinking, why go up there?
I know
When
that
I
was
saw
the
this.
first thing I noticed. I was like, it's like
Just
gold
go
is
up
coming
there.
out
Why
of there.
aren't you going up there?
Yeah.
There's light.
Yeah.
That
Okay.
Okay. that
So
was-
here's my first one. You guys can see it. Maybe.
Oh, but all the lights are on for this one. Because they weren't on whenever you first go in. So that's not when he first... He's coming... That's right when he's... The lights had turned on. He went all the way over whenever they turned on. And he's coming back to see if he's still there, right?
Mm-hmm. to go see the
in
puppet.
episode 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
At first, I was like,
because it's like he goes back and sees he's
yeah,
not there anymore.
Yeah, he's going.
It's
going
that
back
moment,
and It's
yeah.
not there.
All right.
This is actually
Next
kind of
one.
fun.
Then my next one is definitely more difficult, but
I don't think mine is. No. Okay. Well, maybe, I don't know. It's kind of dark, but this is the this is the image. Here you go. I'm so sorry for the listeners. You're just gonna be so confused.
oh, okay. So, yeah. Wait a minute.
Oh, wait, maybe I actually got for this one. You can like hold it if you want.
Okay, so it's after like he starts getting chased, and it's like right before he's about to run into the back rooms. Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, in the 3rd episode.
There's a specific moment, like
Like he's
right
about to
before
break the
he runs.
glass.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
That's when
So
you hit
the reason
wall.
I got a little bit confused is because I was like, "Where's the panel that he knocked in?"
Oh.
'Cause actually, now that I look at it,
I might have got cut off when I cropped it.
no, because like he broke through that one of these windows, and I think it's that one there,
I think it is.
but you don't see the board that he knocked in.
It's probably it's
Maybe we noticed
a loophole.
a loophole, or like a indiscrepancy that he accidentally forgot to
Probably.
animate the board.
So you got that. So
Nice.
get
Oh wait,
more.
I've not been doing either of us
no.
points, but we've both gotten ours, and I've given you 1 so far, and you've given me 2 so far.
Yes.
So I get 2 more points, and you get 1 more point until after this one, if you get one.
This other one might not be very well. Maybe it was.
Okay. So here's this one. This one is definitely more difficult, but you have to like look at the. It is a moment that is notable. I'll give you that because.
Oh goodness. Okay. It's right by the escalator. Lights are. Isn't. I feel like I do remember. Like. I don't remember exactly why though. I remember like didn't he like hear something and he's looking back because he heard a noise, or the giant is still coming at him.
Oh, it's really close.
Oh.
Like you keep thinking about it
Okay.
because it's a notable moment.
He only says what he wants. That's later. Oh my goodness. I know the giant was already chasing him at this point. I think. If this is one part I'm thinking. But he doesn't really realize that it's moving yet. Like that it can just move by itself yet. But I don't remember like what the key point would
Okay,
be.
I'll let you know because this is a really difficult one because you
Oh.
do see that shot a couple of times probably. It's just like if you look at context because you can tell what it is. It's just it's very vague, I should say. So it's not that.
Oh.
He hasn't been
This hasn't gone to him yet?
he hasn't been followed by it yet.
Oh, followed. Is that when like the music turns on? No, that's not. I don't know. What is,
It does have to do with the giant though.
yeah, I don't. I thought it was a sound cue, but I don't remember what the sound cue would be.
You're really close.
Really?
But it's not sound,
it's his-
if that makes sense.
Oh, what? Like, what? I give up. I don't know.
Okay, it was so when he sees after he sees that he's gone from that first place he saw him in, the giant.
Yes.
And then he goes and he sees him under the AMC sign between the escalator, and then he's going around the escalators to find him, and he's not there anymore. It's like that moment. That's what I was saying.
So
is like
it
you're
is kinda like
close with
whenever-
this sound. It's like he heard a sound and went to look investigate it, but it wasn't sound. It was like he saw him. And then went to
Yeah.
investigate it.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I was close. Oh, man.
You're still winning though. You have 3. You have 4. I have 3.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll see. Now this one, because you gave pretty vague ones compared to I think mine, but oh wait, never mind. Wait, here, there. Even though I'm putting them on, I don't need to be showing you that.
Oh, that scared me. I was like, what is that?
Ice cream truck.
It sounded like a tornado siren or something
Oh,
for like a brief moment.
that's scary. Well, it's
Okay.
because of the planes, I think.
Yeah, I think they like harmonized for a second. Okay, so it's in the 3rd episode when he goes down. He's opening the thing because that's like the moment when it like goes really
goes
fast.
up
And I think the only reason I knew it was because I was like that moment made me jump. Like that was super because I was
Yeah.
watching it alone. It was so loud all of a sudden. I was like, oh my ears.
I feel like I should have done. I was trying to get the most vague clip of that if I
Mm-hmm.
could, but it was really hard because of the wall.
This one, I think you'll get.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. I think this one's pretty easy. It's just I don't know if you noticed it necessarily just because we were
Oh.
watching it in a group. So I don't know if you noticed.
That. Oh wait, that's funny because I think that might be my backup one.
Oh wait, I got the last one.
I think that is my backup one
Oh.
because with sunlight, it's similar though you can't see the light.
There's something
I
in there that
think-
gives it away.
That, if I'm correct, this is the third episode when he's going back down and he notices that the light is not working anymore.
Mm-mm.
No, it's not.
No.
Is it the first episode? No, not the first, second. What is that? Oh. I don't know. Is it just the first episode when he starts to go down?
Yeah, basically. It's like a specific moment though.
When he realizes that it's like. Is there like a specific thing?
Wait. It's like
What is that? Oh, is it one of the lights broken?
no.
What is
It's
that?
it's a baseball.
How do you tell it's a baseball?
Well, because it's like a really like specific like noticeable scene
I don't
in the
remember
thing.
that.
Yeah, I realized after that, like just now that since we were watching it in a group, I don't know if you noticed that he did that, but whenever he got to the, you know how there's like a second set of stairs. Whenever
Yeah.
he saw that, he was like, I don't know how far this goes, and he took a baseball out of his backpack and he threw it down and listened to it go.
That's what that. I know.
Yeah, he threw it down and then he literally said, he was like even talking about, he was like, man, it seems like not stop, and then you hear it just keeps on bouncing.
Must have been talking, or I don't know
Yeah,
why I would
maybe.
have missed that. But even that image, I can't even tell it's a baseball.
Yeah, no, it's just like I figured because that's like the only scene in all of the many stair scenes that there's like something going.
Yeah. See, because the one
But,
my
yeah.
backup one was the one where here I'll show it still.
Okay.
It's a lot like that. That's what I thought because it was like dark in front.
Oh,
Where-
but it's where he goes down in the third episode when he sees the
low
lights.
light.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you have a backup one?
But now we're tied with 4 and 4 points. So
How's that going?
I actually have an idea
Oh, okay.
for this that actually will make it really cool.
I'm curious of what it is.
So
Well, I'll say what our original, at least.
Yes.
So, what we originally did for the punishment, which is now, it was to be determined. Well, now it's not to be determined. Ha!
it is being determined
right
now,
now.
or it was
So,
predetermined, but now
It was
you get
technically
to know.
predetermined, but for you guys.
It's new info.
We were going to go into a mall, and the loser was going to have to find the winner in the mall, just like practically a huge game of hide and seek.
Yes.
But now we both lost. So
Here's my idea.
he has an idea.
So originally we're gonna have one person filming the seeker, and then the other person would just probably like film himself. But now what I think we could do is we could have Elizabeth, who is gonna be the camera woman. She can be the one we both have to find,
Oh.
and maybe we have to start on opposite sides of the mall and see who
Yes.
get first.
Now we have to have a bunch
be a
more
little
people
bit of a game.
recording.
Unless we are self-recording with our phones.
We could do that, and then like he's recording us from.
She could be
Corners.
like recording herself and like what she's like. It could be like, oh, she's eating and we're still looking for her or something, and then it can totally be like
yeah.
that. And like she, anytime she sees us, she can like be like
Yes.
like filming us.
That
Okay,
would
yeah.
be really funny.
Okay,
That
so
would be good. Though
be on the
we'll have
lookout.
to probably get a fourth person to come with us then, so we're not all. Oh well.
Not necessarily. If we're all just self-recording, right?
Yes.
And we have our phones, so we can.
Well, we'll talk about it after, so we're not like all alone in the mall, just us.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Because especially for you, Elizabeth.
Yeah.
Just because malls
So
in
maybe
Arizona are not the
what we
safest
can
place
do,
to be alone for
It's
women.
true.
So
What we could probably do, and I know we're still talking about on the podcast, but whatever, is that maybe you and I find her, we're recording ourselves, and then someone else is with her that we have to find. So
Oh,
us,
yeah, so we're on a
two
team.
lookers and two seekers.
Yeah, that I see what you're saying.
Two lookers.
Or if we get another one, so we get two more people, right? We get one person to be on Elizabeth's team, and then we get someone like Luke or I don't know some other a guy that can be alone, and then so I'm on a team with one person, you're on a team with maybe Elizabeth. So you guys are on a team to find them.
My brain. I think let's keep it.
Well, yeah,
let's
we'll figure it
simplify
out. Yeah.
We'll probably do the simplified version.
Yeah.
That sounds so complicated.
Yeah.
I know what you're
This
saying.
would be like two teams.
But we have a lot of time.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we'll get that podcast. Sorry. We'll get that punishment out to you whenever we can. And we're not done, and I totally forgot. We're going to watch a trailer.
Oh my goodness, yes.
We need to talk about Wizard of Oz.
Yes, well, that's at
Oh,
the end.
yes.
That's at the end. You are jumping too far ahead, mother.
But they give her the reminder because I forgot.
I didn't. So you should have just read my mind and assumed I didn't forget. This episode is probably going way too long, so I'm just
Yeah.
going to jump right into it. We are watching a trailer. Okay, I was looking
It's a
for
video
like
game.
a YouTube trailer for some maybe a new maybe a new analog horror series, but I couldn't find anything besides like this Ghostbusters thing that looked kind of weird. So we're gonna jump into this video game that, yeah, just warning, it is scary and might have some violence, I'm guessing, but it is a video game trailer. It is called An Infestation Origins official reveal trailer.
Yes.
Mickey Mouse is now public domain. That is all I'm going to say.
Which is going to make for some wonderful, awful content. Like, wonderful to watch. Awful content. Let's see, maybe this will be good.
It looks kind of interesting from what I've seen. I haven't watched the whole thing. Disclaimer. This game is inspired by works that are now in the public domain. The independent creation has not been authorized, sponsored, or otherwise endorsed by any original authors of said works. All content in this game is used under appropriate public domain guidelines. It is not affiliated with, related to, or endorsed by any existing intellectual property or trademark holders.
Yes.
Why do you have to disclaim that? I think we all know that by now, but okay.
Hey there. Thanks for coming out. We've got a bit of an infestation here at the storage facility. Thought it was just rodents, but
Oh no.
there's something else in here. There's nests.
Ew. Why is it
Sure
so...
of it ourselves, but things have escalated.
What?
Is Mickey Mouse a giant rat?
Please, help us before.
Why is he a rat, though? Oh my gosh.
I have to play this.
We're still playing this. That looks so dumb that I want to play
We
it.
have to play this. I think that we should do a couple, sometime in the future, do maybe a couple gaming videos. One
Yeah.
for Fallout and
Yes.
one for this game whenever it comes out.
This one.
When does it come out? Did it say?
It did not say. It's just an announcement.
Okay. So that may be a long time. Basing off that one with the shadow. I don't know if they're planning on fixing that, but that clip of where the shadow was like moving closer, but it was like
Yeah, I
it was
don't
like
know what
almost
that was.
glitching.
I don't. This is so weird. I think it's the same people that did the Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey. Weird. I don't. Yeah, I think it is by the same. I don't understand people sometimes. But people are gonna play it, including us. So
It's true.
good job, I guess.
We should honestly.
But why
we should
were
just
there
make...
rats? He's a mouse.
Yeah, I think that they don't care. I think they're just like
Oh, he's public domain
he's public
now.
domain now. Let's make some awful video game that makes no sense
bet you
and
there's
just
gonna
let
be a movie.
people.
Like they did
Oh
Winnie
yeah,
the Pooh.
absolutely. And I need to watch it as soon as it's available.
I'll play the games, but I don't know about
I have to watch. I don't know what the movie's gonna be, but I have to watch that movie. It's gonna be amazingly awful. It's gonna be a Mystery Science Theater, for sure.
Yeah. I just realized we announced what the punishment was before the trailer. Usually we do the trailer after the punishment.
Yeah, I forgot about the
Before
trailer.
the punishment. Yeah, me too.
It's okay.
So,
Last announcement.
Closing announcements. Like my mother was saying, we are now officially doing the Wizard of Oz for the city of Goodyear. March 9th. It is called Theater in the Park. That is the event. And so we are performing the full thing for you guys. Are we allowed to say who we play yet or no? We're not saying that. We will share that with you guys later.
Later on, once
It
it's
has
official.
been a process getting the rights for all this. So, but come and see that. It's going to be really, really fun.
Yes.
We're singing, we're dancing, we're acting. And if you saw The Grinch, then you know how. I mean, imagine, like, that was good, right?
It's gonna be
Imagine this
awesome.
with more time.
Yes.
So come and see that. And then, of course, stay updated with Grumpy Seal Productions and Sketched Up. Subscribe and like our videos.
Listen to us on. on. Hold on. I'm gonna read it off because there are more places that people listen than I knew about.
Wait, what?
Yes, people listen on Spotify, Apple Podcast, your web browser.
You can do that
I think that means like people who were listening to it on Spotify, but like
on the browser.
on the browser. Yeah. Castbox. Don't know what that is. Amazon Music, or Google Podcast.
It's on Google Podcasts
Yes, it is on all of these things.
and Cast whatever. What is it?
Castbox.
I need the links for that so I can put it in the description.
Yeah, I
didn't know we run so much.
Yeah, me neither. It's weird because I set it up. I guess that it just puts it everywhere whenever I put it onto the Spotify. So I knew that it was putting it on Apple
Apple
Podcasts
Podcasts
and
and
Amazon
Amazon
Music, but
Music.
I didn't know that it automatically did it for those other two, which is great.
That is great.
Yeah.
But I need to put that in the description.
Yeah, I need to get the link for that. I need to find that out.
Yeah, and also follow us on Instagram and follow us on Facebook. And also follow Sketched Up Comedy on Instagram, which is separate thing from Grumpy Seal Productions. And same thing on Facebook. Please do like and subscribe and like follow and all this stuff. We are really trying, and share
Yes.
stuff. Please, we're really trying to build
Shares
our
are really good for us,
like
actually.
community, so then we can like get Sketched Up and running in the summer and like in a really good start. I mean, we're already in a good start, but by the time we went to that, we would like to have a good amount of followers and subscribers so we can like share this with like the whole world. We want this to become like the next Studio C or JK Studios. Also, CSC, or specifically more JK Studios. We want to collab one day, even
That'd be
though we're
awesome.
not technically existing yet as a show, but one day,
One day.
our dream is to act with you guys. I will tag. I don't know how to figure this out. I will do it. I will somehow manage. Anyways, we need to probably go. This is
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
It's blinking
It
now.
is blinking.
Goodbye.
That means we've gone on for way too long.
Okay, goodbye. Bye.
Cue the outro.
To be determined.